Hey, welcome to the Chammy. How are you tonight? Um, a happy weekend. How are y'all doing tonight? Or this afternoon, or this morning, or wherever y'all are? Yeah, hey New York Creek. How's it been? How you been doing? Hey, Ken. Yes, I do. Well, I'll put the link in the description. I mean, I put the link in the description, but I'll put the link in the chat too. Right on. Well, I hope you're enjoying your snack there, Ken. I'm going to go ahead and do a free collective message. If anybody does want to get a paid reading, it would be a really good time to go ahead and pay for it now. Not really sure how much longer I'll be here. I just came on to do a reading and see if anybody else wanted to get a reading on here. I will be back later tonight after midnight. Maybe I'll do an earlier show. I don't know. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides as a collective. Do you have any messages for us now? Anything that we need to know about from the liminal space deck? You're welcome, New York Creek. Thank you. Some cheese and some chicken. Okay, yeah, we can do a love reading, sure. So we do have a couple of the cards here, and I'm just going to ask Spirit for a clarification through the Power Spirit deck before we get to your reading, New York Greek. Spirit, can I have a clarification from the Spirit Power deck regarding the bring your own seat to the table and strangely perfect timing? I feel like Spirit is saying, take witness of the time. Take witness of the time that you take to witness the past in regards to how far you've come from the version of yourself in the past, the now and the best version of yourself that maybe you see in the future. It doesn't mean that the version of you now is not the best version of you. There may be things that you've witnessed that you need to improve. Just give you a moment to look at the witnessing card. So that maybe your inner compass, your intuition. There might be something that brings about a feeling or a thought when you see this photo. Knowing that it is card number 44, maybe you have a connection with the number 4 or 44, or maybe the number 8. It's interesting, the 8, because in the Strangely Perfect Timing card, we do have a lot of 8s, infinity symbols. And I see how there's also a lot of dreaminess in the clouds and in the cosmos, in the Bring Your Own Seat to the Table card from the Liminal Space deck, as well as the Power Spirit deck with the Witness card. So this card is the color yellow. Maybe there's something about the color yellow that resonates with you and your aura or your energy. The direction of the card is east. Maybe there's something about the east that you find pulling you that way, or something about the east. Maybe you know somebody in the east, or you are in the east. So live in your sacred witness. The inner place of silence and observing is your true identity, and therefore your true power. So take a moment to think about what that means to you, because I think it means something different for everybody. I don't think there's a wrong or a right. It's just whatever feels right for you in the now. So, let's see, your sacred witness is all you really have when all else is gone. Sorry, the chat's not working very well. I'm going to have to refresh it. The answers that you find through timelessness of spirituality and the innocence of nature offer the infinite. Here we've got the timelessness and strangely perfect timing. You know, once again, what kind of feelings are these cards and these words bringing up for you? You might want to take note, since this is a free collective message from our most trusted spirit guides as a collective, for anyone who might be in the chat or watch the replay or find this someday. So each human being is on his or her own path, each different from yours. Answers to your questions are rarely found in another human. Answer your own questions by reflecting on nature and being concerned about conversing with your own sacred witness. Strangely, it's perfect timing for maybe witnessing more of the beauty in your life, and less witnessing that of the trauma of others. All right, New York Greek, let's go ahead and get to your reading. You see that you want to get a love reading, so I'm just going to pull together some love cards, or a little bit more loving cards, I should say. Hey, Metal Rain, how are you? Where's my chihuahua? Asleep on the couch, snoring. So the Love Tarot, I have a mixture of oracle cards from the Romance Angels deck as well as the Love Clarification mixture and throughout that. Sometimes I just like to mix my cards up. I do have my main deck. Let me just take a look at your donation. Thank you very much. That's very kind and generous of you, by the way. Okay, yeah, we can check her energy towards you for sure and see what you need to know about that right now. I'm going to go ahead and start your timer. Spirit, I'm calling forth His most trusted and strongest spirit guides in regards to what does New York Greek need to know right now about the connection with the Taurus, the energy regarding them. What does he need to know about this love story? Is there any guidance that you can give in regards to advice towards this situation with the Taurus and so her thoughts of you are rather sweet. She feels like you are kind and generous. She may be on the fence a little bit still about her own feelings and emotions and a new beginning. So she's really resting on it, like it's as if she's taking the time to rest and really decide what it is that she wants, like really putting her thoughts together in the Four of Swords about you and her. What are her thoughts? They're loving, they're kind, they're tender in the Lover's card. But she is definitely, while her thoughts are kind and generous and she feels you're a kind and generous person and starting a new beginning is something that she does have on her mind. She still looks a little bit back at what doesn't serve her, so that might, I don't know what her limiting beliefs or circumstances are, but pretty good in the thoughts. I mean, it's like no real negative thoughts there. I mean, I just see her own negative thoughts in the Five of Cups about herself and her new beginning here, because she probably has hang-ups or anxiety or anxiousness about it. I'm not sure if she's a happily single person or an unhappily married person or what, but it wouldn't matter at the end of the day. I mean, she's your girl until you say is no more. It's like, it's almost as if something has to click in both of you to make you realize, and it's there. Don't think it's not, because it is. It's there. But it's as if maybe it just clicked into place, that maybe there was some kind of shift in the connection, because, and what I mean is a shift forward, maybe it's been a bit stagnant, but got the Strength card and the Eight of Cups and the Magician in regards to like the advice and her and you both having the strength to turn your back on what it is that's in that Five of Cups. Like, realizing that you can't really compare each other to those from your past that you've already, turned your back on in regards to continuing a story that maybe didn't align with your values, your morals, or the things that meant about you, the things that made you stronger, the things that made you who you are today. But Spirit is saying in the Magician that the best advice that Spirit could give to you about this connection is, you've had the epiphany, you know where you want to go with it, so stay in that energy in regards to what it is that you want with her. What is it that you're telling yourself about the situation? What is it that you're telling yourself about her and you? What do you want her thoughts to be about you? What do you want her feelings to be about you? Because sometimes I feel like people will get lost in the idea that they maybe have to take action or overreaction to get the action they want, when it's just, you know, simple. It's as simple as you, like, becoming aware of what it is that you want, instead of staying a more hypersensitive and aware to what you don't. More communication would be nice. So you're hyper aware of wanting more communication. Try something different, like you're already aware of more communication, because the communication, it goes beyond the electronics. It's your consciousness, it's your heart, it's your aura, it's your vortex that you share. It's like you guys are not, you're not separate. You know, we all come from the same light. So marinate on that for a moment. It's just science. I know, right? It really is it's just science. And when you are talking to her, or you do have a chance to speak to her, you know, simply understand that you have everything there to offer yourself and her. But you have to give it to yourself. What does the relationship look like, feel like? What do you want? Have you asked her what she wants? Has she given you a chance to say, you know, what you want? Have you asked how she maybe wants to operate around it? Maybe she's not ready for whatever you're ready for, but maybe you both can still enjoy whatever it is that you have. Okay, let's get some oracle cards and see how she's feeling about you and the connection and the love tarot. I know this is not a tarot channel. This is actually a channel that belongs to a musician and artist. That's me. I'm Stormy. If you want to check out my music, it's in the pinned comment, please. This channel is pretty much about my life, and my life is my message. I do live music, and I do live tarot on the live streams. Sometimes we do some live ghost chatting. Spirit, I'm calling forth New York Freak's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does he need to know right now in regards to his connection with the Taurus, for feelings, and you know, maybe some guidance here in regards to how to approach the situation spiritually, emotionally, physically. You know, your thoughts are going to be your thoughts at the end of the day, but once again, what kind of thoughts are you having? Are you, you know, what are you telling yourself about the situation? Because your reaction and your actions towards those thoughts and feelings is what's going to show up and reflect back to you in your future, even though there really is there's no future yet. I mean, yeah, it's just only a moment away, but still, those feelings and emotions and your actions and reactions to them will show up. So Spirit says flirt. Maybe if you don't know how to flirt, maybe, you know, I'm pretty sure YouTube has some lessons somewhere. I'm just kidding, I'm just teasing you. The card says, extend your light-hearted energy. And not just to her, but to others as well. Extend your light-hearted energy to as many people as you can. But her as well. You know, light-hearted energy is like, you know, wanna go and have some ice cream and go to the park? I don't know. I don't know what you guys do to extend your lighthearted energy, but I'm pretty sure you'll figure it out. I think that you should definitely ask her out for ice cream, though. I don't know why Spirit would say that. I only hear my own head in my voice. I mean, I only hear my own voice in my head, but when I have to say something, I have to say it. Considering I am trying to communicate with your most trusted and strongest spirit guides, as well as mine, to get this message across, I think like ice cream is probably in order. So flirt, extend your lighthearted energy. As far as the love clarification oracle deck, I'm going to show you the pictures, but you've got the flickering passion and the looming agenda. As far as flickering passion, feelings come and go. And the other one is saying, I don't have my glasses on, so hold on, let me brighten it up a little bit here. Flickering passion and looming agenda. Feelings come and go, or the chemistry is not always there. Flickering passion. So this could be some clarification into regards to the chemistry and what's going on right now. But you feel a connection. You can't just make a connection, and to have good chemistry, you have to have some kind of connection. So there must be some kind of connection there that you can build a foundation of love and trust and build that chemistry together within regards to whatever it is that you're feeling, you want, and you desire with this person. As far as looming agenda, you have different ideas about what love and intimacy is. It's interesting. So maybe one of you thinks that love and intimacy is maybe just sex, and maybe the other one of you feels like it's more than that. It's communication. It's sharing your experiences in regards to the likes and maybe dislikes you have. It could be as simple as just taking a walk outside and taking in the energy from nature, and not even having to say a word to each other, because you're just present there, and that's more beautiful than maybe any words you could say at that moment. So you both probably have very different ideas on what love and intimacy might be, but that doesn't mean that you guys couldn't come to a point in your connection where maybe those particular things meld and become something you both enjoy, or maybe you create new patterns of intimacy and love in a way that you both haven't before, because you either understood it or didn't understand it, or maybe one of you misunderstood it or the other one, you know what I mean? Like, communication is definitely the key. And the reading in here in no way is saying that you are in particular the one that maybe thinks love and intimacy is only sex. I'm getting an energy that it could very much be her that is feeling that energy, that is energetically like that kind of, maybe in the past she's had situations where people have treated her that way, so she might be feeling or thinking, that could mean like that 5 of Cups we talked about earlier, how she, had that 5 of Cups looming, always looking, she wants to proceed to a new beginning, but some of these things, like, maybe that's showing one of her limiting beliefs and circumstances that she has about love, sex, and intimacy. So I hope this reading has helped you, New York Greek. Thank you so much for your donation. It's very kind and generous of you. I'm going to be back in a little bit, and I need to go take care of some stuff. I got to make some dinner for my dad and I will be back with another happy hour in a little bit. Oh, you're so welcome, New York Greek, thank you. Very kind and generous of you to donate to the channel tonight. I appreciate it. Kalanikta, be safe. Y'all be good to yourself with your thoughts. Thanks, Danny, for coming by and sharing your thoughts. Thank you again, New York Greek, for coming by and hanging out. Metal Rain, thank you so much for coming to hang out. I'll be back in a little bit. I just gotta go make dinner.